Lots to share with you in the business report today. While many in the Caribbean will be familiar with the term of brain drain, where highly skilled citizens seek opportunities in other countries, few would be as aware of the exact scale of the phenomenon in the region, as described by Easton Williams, Senior Director, Social Policy Planning and Research at the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ.
The proportion of tertiary level trained migrants, 25 years and over, from the English-speaking Caribbean, resident in OECD countries, including North America and the UK, ranges from 60% to over 80% of the total number of persons trained at the tertiary level in countries of the Caribbean. The major challenge for us today is how to design policies and programmatic responses to make migration, high-skilled migration in particular, work for the sustainable development of our countries.
Jamaica currently leads the region from a policy perspective as it relates to addressing the trend, which many believe will accelerate in the coming years.
Jamaica happens to be a source country for migrants, a transit country for migrants, and also a destination country for migrants. And so important is this topic to us that Jamaica became the first country in the Caribbean region to have a migration policy.
Jamaica is also, since 2 weeks ago, the only Caribbean country that is a GCM champion, thanks to PIOJ, the Global Compact on Migration. So there is a lot to learn, and it's great to be able to have it here, to have this discussion here.
What today spells is another series in this whole look at migration. And for us as a government to continue to implement policies and strategies, it must be based on data. And so we need studies, we need research to help to guide us. And so we've been able to get the findings of this research that has been done by the World Bank is really critical.
The discussion centers around a paper titled Exploiting the Brain Gain Potential for Better Human Capital Outcomes in Jamaica, produced and funded by Global Knowledge on Migration and Development Nomads Thematic Working Group, which assessed the potential benefits of a Global Skills Partnership, GSP, to accomplish those goals. Pablo Acosta, lead economist, Social Protection and Jobs Global Unit at the World Bank, explains.
So Global Skill Partnership is a way to try to overcome that, in a way to take a fact of life that people will move, but how we can create a policy that can maximize the benefits for everybody, and especially the discussion today is on origin countries. We want certainly, and the World Bank is an institution that we work mostly for the interests of the developing countries, and we want them to really maximize the gains from this.
In essence, the GSP framework encourages a bilateral labour migration agreement, policy pathways, legal frameworks and financial models, where collaborative investment in education and training in the origin country equips potential migrants with targeted skills to facilitate global skills shortages and enable regularized skilled migration.
About 2.5% of the world's population that they live outside of their country of origin. So that's a huge amount of people. And we think about it in the Caribbean context. Of course, there's a lot of people coming and going, but it's more complicated these days because of natural disasters and the impact in the future that natural disasters will have on this movement of people, both within the country but also to other countries. And then I think it's further complicated by the challenge with refugees. And that global context is just getting more and more challenging. So we need to be thoughtful about that.
The report concludes that while high-skilled migration poses significant challenges to Jamaica's development, it also offers opportunities for enhancing human capital and fostering economic growth. By implementing strategic policies, it is believed that Jamaica can effectively manage the complexities of high-skilled migration, turning potential brain drain into a source of brain gain. And that was your business report. I'm Joel Crossgill.